Alright guys, welcome back to more Tiger Woods 2008. So, super hilarious thing happened. For some reason, again, this time in 08, because last time it was in 07, didn't save what I had done last time. So I had to completely redo the par 3 challenge, the skins, playing Chris DeMarco. So I'm not replaying the long drive to get the gold. I got bronze in the par 3 as well, because I shot level par instead of like -2 or 3 or something, I don't know. But not doing that again. Let's see how far we can get with Camilo Villegas's little circle here. And the first one we have is a par 5 challenge at Cog Hill versus Takaharu Moto. And the Century of Champions tournament's going on right now in Hawaii, and I'm gonna tell you, even just in the game, that course is really nice.
The most difficult
and really cool looking. But man, I don't know if I ever really gotten to watch more than like, I want to say a round on that course being played on TV or whatever. And it's a nice course. It's really cool. It's probably the, I guess you'd say, hilliest. You know, it has a ton of undulation everywhere. So many hills. Even Phil Mickelson was just like, after, what was it, the first round? I think it was the first round. He was like, yeah, it's, you know, it's wearing me out and everything. It's so hilly and long. Oh no. Well, we got over that. So that was kind of, you know, you don't really hear the pros mention, you know, if it's ever tiring to just walk the course or whatever, because you got to think a lot of these courses are a couple hundred, normally they're a couple hundred yards longer than most courses that we play, you know, public courses and stuff like that. Like,
what a shot.
I think mine is 6,900, maybe 68. It's either 68 or 69, I can't remember. Oh, from the back tees. So it's, I mean,
for bogey.
I can't remember how long that one is. I think it's 7,300 yards.
Makes bogey and drops a shot.
But, which isn't that long, you know, it's only 400 yards more than just my course. And my course isn't really that long. It's got a couple long holes, but it's not really that long of a course. But with this course, the way, you know, you hit the fairway, but you have an insane, you know, side hill lie, making it super difficult. But man, the scoring over there is just crazy. Cameron Smith, Australian, and John Rahm, Spanish, both minus 26. Yeah, 26. And in second place is 21, so they're 5 ahead.
220 yards away.
Honestly, all they're gonna have to do on Sunday is maybe 3 under, I think. It was too far, but I just wanted to get over all those bunkers. I think all they have to do is shoot 3 under, and they don't have to worry about anybody behind them. Now, Rahm and Justin Thomas both shot the course record of 12 under. They made it the course record. Before it was 11. So that's crazy.
The birdie here, if it goes in. Takaharu Moto for par. He rolls in the par putt.
And So that'll be fun to watch tomorrow.
Putting now for birdie. That was for birdie.
But yeah, I had been on a pretty good streak of, you know, being able to upload videos and stuff. But then all of a sudden it was, so I guess you could say Monday morning, that we had just gotten back from the gym, and it was 3 in the morning, I think it was. And it was raining a little bit, you know, whatever. But we go to bed, I go to bed at around 7 in the morning.
Things don't seem to be going according
And it says it's gonna snow and all that. I'm like, if it snows too much and they don't have the roads plowed by the time I am supposed to leave, which is around 3:50, I can leave around 4 o'clock if I want to. I can leave, honestly, I can leave a little later than that, but I don't. Then I'm just going to call out because I don't want to risk anything with my car since it's still a pretty new car. So I wake up, and there is about 9 inches to a foot in some places on the ground, and we have 3 trees down in our own driveway. And then just to get out to the main road, once you get out of our driveway.
Don't be greedy. Play this very carefully.
Yeah, I'll just hit this one. Oh. Jesus, what the hell? How does that go 15 feet past the hole and I went all the way down to the previous one? Look, you had probably another 12 trees down just to get to the main road. This is short, right? That's good.
Putting here for double bogey. And ugly
But yeah,
double bogey here.
another 12 trees just to get to the main road. Not to mention, you know, obviously these roads haven't been plowed because of the trees. So luckily we had, you know, great neighbors. It was 6 or 7 of us cutting down and moving the trees out of the roads and driveways. So we finished that, and it's alright. What do we want to do? Stableford versus Hamish McGregor, or God, stroke play. Let's just get this out of the way. Versus Pops. So we get those out of the way, and again, they still can't plow, or they still haven't plowed at least, because you know all the other subdivisions where we live have trees down, and even the main road has trees down everywhere.
Welcome to today's
Everybody's
event.
powers out. We look at the
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next golfer to the tee.
the power outage grid for the power company that we have, and it's 95% of the people that live in the county. And it's that way for probably 4 or 5 surrounding counties. And so, you know, we waited out till the next day. We do get a plow to come by at like, I think it was 10 at night. The plow came down, but they only plowed one lane because they were worried about hitting a tree that we, you know, had tossed over. But at least they're out the way. So we wait till the next day and everything, and it's probably what time is it?
Nicely done for par.
I'm trying to think of what time it was. I think it was like close to 4. I think it was 3 o'clock, 3 something. Mom called me. You know, they somehow got their power back on. You know,
This
they're
is an
half an hour
extremely
away, but it's like they have power, we don't, You know, you can't make any food. Can't take a shower. Can't flush the toilet unless you want to put, you know, snow in there. Melted snow. I have to go out to the car if I want to charge anything like my phone or stuff like that. And just sit there and have the car running while I charge stuff. Which is what I did the night before. I sat in there for hours just doing stuff.
This is playable.
Holy. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. Let's take a nice 3-iron over there and lay it up. It was a good layup. But so we packed up some stuff, went over there.
You should have a good play on this ball.
And slept that night, and I only got probably half an hour of sleep because they really didn't have much for us to sleep on. Because my grandpa, my brother, his girlfriend, and my baby were over there as well. Because none of them had power. And so that day it was probably like 10 or 11, so it's Tuesday now. We drive back.
I don't think so.
Go grab our stuff, go to
Difficult putt, but it is
Walmart, get lucky with a inflatable mattress, so we grab that.
Here. That's a
Get it. And so now it's
a little tap and you're done.
11 p.m.
He rolls in the par putt.
and it's announced, hey, your power's back on. So we're like, oh. Well, let's check the Wi-Fi just to make sure, because if we can see the router is active, then we know the power is on. And it's not just like, you know, or it didn't just cut out like right after. So we checked that, power's back on, we're like, alright. But we don't leave until the next day. Which is, so we were there on Wednesday, yeah, so we left on Thursday. So 3 days, no power, come back. There we go. Alright. Didn't have it on Monday, roughly Tuesday. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so 3 days without power, went back on Thursday.
Hello, Bernie.
So that sucked, because I had to call out Monday and Tuesday, because I had originally taken Wednesday and Thursday off. And I just wanted to do some things around the house, play some games, you know. Unfortunately, didn't get to do any of that, so.
The fairway has more room.
Ooh, that might still be too much. No. It's perfect.
Deep in the spinach here. Yummy.
And so, another thing I really want to do, I want to get this done, I would hope this month, but in all likelihood it wouldn't get done probably until sometime March. But, so I work a night shift. I don't go to bed until 7 in the morning, wake up at 3 p.m. That's too much. I tried to go like 80. I didn't. I pulled the stick back and I was already at 100, so I was like, whoops.
Ops Masterson putting for par.
But And it's also, you know, December, normally December, January, February, and maybe
is
a
for
little bit of
bogey.
March.
Next bogey.
Can't play golf, and so me being night shift makes it
This
really
for
hard
double
to
bogey.
wake up in time to go to the range,
Lim's
play
in with a
around,
double bogey on this hole.
you know. And then also you have raining days or, you know, lightning
This par 3.
where you can't play. And it's been like last year, God, it rained like crazy all the time. So what I want to do, because our house isn't very big. You know, it's 3-bedroom, but 2 of the bedrooms are kind of small. Whoa. And we have a decent sized back porch that we don't use. So what I want to do is maybe extend the porch forward about 4 feet, left 4 feet, and then to the right it can
This
go
for
about
birdie.
8 to 10 feet.
This calls for a celebration.
So that way, be a decent size. And then from there, you know, you take all the railings off and stuff like that. You basically build, you know, a big room,
This is
basically like
one to
another living
forget.
room. And I want to put something in where I can just hit golf balls in there. And maybe make a small gym.
The approach to this deep green.
But unfortunately, because we live, you know, in an HOA, you know, a community like that, we have to call and be like, hey, are we allowed to do this? Now, I'm not seeing any problem with it because the only reason we wouldn't be able to is if we're building too close to a road or someone else's property, but we're not. All I'm doing is basically extending the
I'm
porch
guessing 130
a little
yards to
bit,
the hole from here.
and that's it. And you know, we're not going into we're not having to build another septic or anything like that. There's not going to be any bathrooms. There will be electric, you know, obviously going into the room, so we have to get a building permit, an electrical permit, do all that, buy the supplies, and then, you know, hire someone to build it. Luckily,
This
my dad
for
builds
another
that
birdie.
stuff. I really thought it broke more than that. So, as long as we can get the permits, he'll know
He
what
drops
we
it in
need
for par.
to build it with. So
That's
we,
a double
you know,
bogey.
go with him, or he'll just get the stuff, we pay for it. And we pay him and a couple of guys to build it. And then the same with the electrician. And then I'll have to
This
soundproof
second
it
of the par 5.
because you can't be, you know, you can hit like irons and stuff and not have it be too loud, but you're not hitting driver at, you know, 3 in the morning or even, you know, midnight and not having your neighbors hear it. So I'd have to soundproof the room. You know, put some of the what is it? Felt the fake grass stuff. Put some of that down. Get a little simulation thing going.
It's 230 yard range, I'd say.
That's my dream. Ugh. All right, not bad at all.
A lot of work left to be done on this hole.
Alright. Oh my god.
This putt for eagle.
Alright. I mean, it's not... It's... almost straight in. Yeah. Alright, 2 holes to go. But anyway, that would be just a dream come true for me. Just because
Wide, 2 left.
not being able to play for a couple of months and then, working 4 days, and on those 4 days you don't have any time. You can't even, like, if I wanted to, I couldn't even go to the range for an hour on any of those days because it's a 10-hour shift. So normally I'm gone because lunch, driving to, from, I'm gone at least 12 hours.
Here.
And it's a very physical job. So if you end up going late and you end up working 13 hours, or you end up gone 13 hours,
Pops Masterson for bogey.
you don't want to come home and not have any time
Rolls in
to eat,
for bogey.
take a shower, before you go to bed. Whereas
For par.
if I had this, I can come home and hit golf balls for an hour, eat something. Well, I'd eat something, hit golf balls, and take a shower, go to bed.
This hole is visually...
And since it's not really the biggest addition, it's basically just adding one bigger room.
Shouldn't be a tough
It's
shot
not.
from
It
here.
doesn't take a whole construction crew, and it's not going to take them, a month to get done. It'll probably take honestly less than 2 weeks.
Looking at 170 to the hole here, Gary.
That's just
And then once it's done, you gotta get an inspector to come in and make sure it's done correctly and stuff.
listen to
So
your formal training.
it'll cost a lot, but that's why you work and have money, right? So you can do stuff you want to do.
Now 5 under with that birdie. He sinks it for bogey.
Yeah, better have got the gold. But after we call and get the okay from the HOA, let's see, Hamill for Dominic Donatello. We'll go Hamish first, I guess. The annoying thing is going to be the permit, because I don't know how to get one. So I'll have to look all that up, research it, call who I gotta call, stuff like that. Because that's what I was researching last night. I was
Welcome
like,
to
oh,
today's events.
I don't know anything about it.
Ladies
So
and
let me
gentlemen,
just
please
look up,
welcome our next
the
golfer to the
HOA
tee.
part first. I look that up and, oh god. Well, I thought that might carry a little bit further. Look that up, find out it shouldn't be a problem. Wow, he was able to carry it 40
Didn't hit
yards
it that
further than
great,
me.
but he caught a break in the rough.
Oh, 90% in the rough. I could almost do a pitch. 82, that should be
I
perfect.
think this is
Almost, a little too far. We need just straight up, like 80 or 78. But, The only thing I'm really worried about is being like,
A birdie here, if it goes in.
well, it has to be the same model. But that wouldn't make any sense because the only other model of house that is on this
Just
property
a chance there.
is like half a mile somewhere else.
Gets his
Every
par.
home where we live is relatively
Shouldn't
different.
have too much trouble here.
There's nothing that's
He
like,
rolls in the par
you know,
putt.
some of those communities where every house is the same model. This one's not like that at all. And I'm pretty sure it's because before it was a community type thing, it was just,
The
you know, what
second
people's
hole, par
houses
four is
were. You know, they didn't make the community and then people moved in. People were already living in these, you know, these built houses.
Nice approach.
Still too much. Which is crazy.
Not exactly
That's
a bit of ice
the distance it should go at 100%. We only hit it 96 and it was uphill. And downwind a little bit. Or, the wind was hurting us a little bit. But it somehow still went too far. It's going to be too far down. It's almost not breaking. 84, God. It's so tough to judge the percentages of putts because you could go back almost only halfway, and it's somehow still like 85%.
Looking for par here. That par's not worth any points. This for par. He drops it in for par.
And also with our HOA thing, it's like, so there's a gated community, and then there's like 4 different subdivisions outside of the gate, and we live in one of those. So I'm not seeing any problem with getting, the okay to do it. So.
Number 3 is the...
Oh, 107, that might be too much. Yeah, wow. The only hard thing is going to be, again, we work night shift and just getting the
McGregor can't lose focus if he
calling
wants
the
that
HOA
birdie
and
carry.
seeing who we have to talk to to approve. It's like
Played.
they're not open Saturday and Sunday, and on the weekday they're only open until
He rolls in the par putt.
it's like 5 p.m. or something. That's crazy.
Finish it.
No points for par. You gotta do better than
Luckily,
that.
normally the permits and inspections and stuff like that are very lenient on what time they're able to do stuff and come out and check the stuff out and all that.
The 4th hole is
Because
an open...
normally all they have to do with that, like when we had to get the inspection for our house, it's dude comes by, checks stuff out. He's here maybe 30, 40 minutes at the max, and if everything's good, you'll get an email or whatever. You sign some stuff saying everything is good. He checked it, all that kind of thing. And I imagine the
Well,
permit
that's
stuff
gonna be a
is
long putt.
relatively the same. They come out and like, okay, well, that's a little less than what I want. I'm gonna show them what you want to do.
Backwards and it wouldn't get to the hole.
Alright, yep, you can do that one. And get a sign thing saying that they're authorized to do this, blah blah blah.
rolls in for bogey.
Number 5 is a long.
Make sure it gets over everything. Barely only goes 226. Good God. I could hit my 4 hybrid almost that far.
That's the straightest route to the hole.
Oh wow, he tried to go over everything. Okay. I knew it wouldn't carry over that, but I didn't think it was going to go so far to the right.
Damage control. It's in the sand, and it's really covered.
Alright, didn't go out as much as I thought.
Mulligan McGregor for birdie. It's tough to overcome nasty putting like this.
I didn't think I needed to hit that 100% to get it to the hole.
Knock it in.
That's a pointless par. Sorry about that. Not going to be pleased with that bogey.
The 6th hole of op.
But the other thing that's gonna be like worrisome, it's gonna be a little worrisome about like how much all that's gonna cost, because having to get those 2 permits themselves is probably gonna cost almost or right around $2
Easy
grand.
to roll it in from here.
Then to build it all and buy the lumber, it's gonna be a lot.
You haven't been playing long, have you? Because you should never have started.
Because for some reason,
Good stroke
permits
at
are a
all.
lot of money.
There's
I
birdie
was
for 2
gonna say.
points.
It was level. Inspections aren't that. They're like 120 some, 150 bucks.
Silly putter.
That's around what ours was. But it was saying like the cheapest permit is like $750, and the most expensive one, and that's if you're living in the
On
city,
the 7th hole, aim.
and you have to do stuff to like that's you don't own and stuff. Is $7,500. I'm guessing ours would be around the cheapest. So the cheapest would still be $1,500 for both permits. So we're probably looking at around close to, if not 10 grand alone, just for the permits and completing the project, the inspection,
Horrible.
buying the material. You know, paying people to do it all.
Well, it's hard to find anything good to say about this one. That was for birdie. This to save par. Gets his par.
Still 2 holes left. I think that's the only thing about
Number 8 is
08. It seems like a lot of basically stroke play. Can't go for that. Oh, here's everything. Oh. First time ever getting that much
Things aren't
power.
going to get any easier from here anytime soon.
This for back-to-back-to-back birdies.
I knew it was too much.
Nice putt for birdie. Putting for par. Nice par. Too bad it's not worth any points.
Doesn't matter, I'm still winning by 9.
You must avoid going.
Wow, I think he made it to the fairway. Really? I can get my pitch to 110 power, but my can't even get a full swing.
This is a chance. Now that's close. Really close. Missed opportunity.
Whatever.
A par putt here. He drops it in for par. This putt for par.
Alright, so let's go ahead and check our attributes. And look, we have 2 more skins, I mean 2 more basically stroke play events out of the 3 that we still have left to do. Ugh. Alright. Alright, so accuracy, approach ball, striking. Oh, we're at 0, okay. So spin, that's just spin. Okay. Recovery and luck, share it. Okay. There's a decent chunk right there. So, I think this is where we're going to end it. I'm going to be super pissed if it does not save. I mean, it says it's saving. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. And when we come back, we will be, what's this? Closest to the pin. Then we got another Stableford. And we got a Skins. And then we got Camilo Villegas. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day and I'll see you.